Hello friends, in the subject design and analysis of algorithm, we are going to see in this video regarding bubble sort. How bubble sort works, what is the time complexity, space complexity of bubble sort, etc. We are going to see in this unit, in this video. Sorting takes an unordered collection and makes it an ordered one. That's why we called it as a sorting. Specifically, if bubble sort comes into the play, how bubble sort works, that I'm going to explain in this video. The complete bubble sort is traverse a collection of elements that moves from front to the end. From front, it starts from front and moves to the end. It's a very simple sorting algorithm. This particular bubble sorting algorithm is again belongs to the category of comparison based algorithm, in which each pair of adjacent element is compared and the elements are swapped if they are not in order. As same as that selection sort, we have to select the smallest element, but over here we have to go in a sequential order. This bubble sort algorithm is not suitable for again large data sets, as its average and worst case time complexity are order of n square. We take this particular example where 77, 42, 35, 12, 101 and 5 are there. Bubble the largest value to the end using pairwise comparison and swapping. Pairwise comparison, a particular pair may act as a bubble, like 42 and 77 we are now comparing. 35 and 77 we may compare. 12, 77, 77, 101. No need to swap, cause 77 is less than 101, or we can say that 101 is greater than 77. In that case, 5 along with 101, there is a need of swapping. Now, largest value is correctly placed. Previously, at the last 5 was there. We have to swap that 5 with 101. What we are finding, we have to keep the largest value at the end of the list. We are keeping largest value as our loop, as our bubble, and we are going to place that largest value at the end of the list. We'll see. It means there is no any complete list yet it is sorted, but the largest position, that last position, is in sorted. Last position is already in a sorted place. Now we compare the bubble up algorithm. Now we can have the another value that are still out of order. Again we may start with from the first element. If we have n elements, and if each time we bubble an element, we place in its correct location, then we repeat the bubble up process n-1 time. Of course, for n elements we have to bubble up all the different elements n-1 times. This guarantees that we'll correctly place all the n elements in a sorted order. Bubble up all the elements. Right now, n-1 iteration, we may find that 5, 12, 35, 42, 77 and 101 in its sorted order. Firstly, we place 101 at end. Next, we find that whatever the element the second largest element or largest element in the unsorted list is 77, we are going to keep it at end or n-1 position. In this n-1 place, 35, 12, 42, 5 and 77, that 12 and 5 and 77 may get swapped with each other. Accordingly, 77 may get its appropriate position, 42 may get its appropriate position after some type of similar swapping, and accordingly the whole sorted list is sorted like this. Reducing the number of comparisons, we may find that smallest to largest or largest to smallest may again possible. After putting it all together, we use the Boolean variable to determine if any swapping occurred during the bubble up. If no swapping occurred, then we know that the collection is already sorted. This Boolean flag needs to be reset after each bubble. Look like this: 98, 23, 45, 14, 6, 67, 33 and 42. Compare 98, 23, swap, cause 98 is greater than 23. That's why we need to do swap. Next, compare next bubble 98, 45. 98 is definitely greater than 45, swap. 45 may gets the position of 98 and 98 may gets the position of 45. 98 then compared with 14. 14 is less than 98, so there is need of swap 98 and 14. 98 is compared with 6, swap. 98 is compared with 67, swap. 98 is compared with 33, then again swap. 98 is compared with 42, we need to swap again. At the end we may find that 98 at its appropriate position. This is the first bubble up, no need to swap again. Now 98 it's as it's on its appropriate position. Now we'll see that 23 and 45, no need of swap cause 45 is greater than 23, so no swap is there. 45 is compared with 14, definitely there is a need of swap. 45 may get its appropriate position now. 45 and then 6 may compare. Again 45 is greater than 6, so there is a need of swapping with 6. The element 45 may get swapped with 6. At the end we may definitely find that on the left hand side we may get somewhat smallest element, and on the right hand side we may get somewhat largest element. 45 with 67, no need to swap. 67 may get compared with 33. Now there should be a swapping is required, so whatever the largest element may shift at the right hand side and smallest may get at the left hand side. 67 again compared with 42, again there is a need of swapping, so 67 it gets its appropriate position. That's why we kept it in blue color. Now again the same bubble 3 will be there, and again we need to do the swapping from the starting of the list. 23 may get swapped with 14, compared with 14, and definitely get swapped with 14 cause 23 is greater than 14. Again 23 is compared with 6, there is a need of swapping cause 23 is greater than 6, so swap is essential. 23 is compared with 45, no need of swapping cause 23 is less than 45. Now 45 may get compared with 33, definitely 45 is greater than 33, so swapping is essential, swapping is required. And 45 may get compared with 33, swapping is required. 45 may get the position of 33 and 33 may get the position of 45. 45 may get compared with 42, swapping is required cause 45 is greater than 42, and so on. Accordingly we may find the last three elements are completely in sorted order, that is 45, 67 and 98. Last and sequentially if we are going to do the same thing, 14 along with 6, swapping is essential, 6 at its appropriate position. 14 may get compared with 23, no need of swapping. 23 may get compared with 33, swap, no need of swapping. And 33 may get compared with 42, no need of swapping. Ultimately fourth bubble may get finished. Again we have to compare it with 5 bubble cause we have to n-1 times we need to swap or we need to find the bubble. 6 with 14, no swap. 14 with 23, no swap. 14 with 23, no swap. 23 with 33, no swap. Definitely we say that 33 is at its appropriate position. When we skip the last two passes the outer loop, we did not do any swapping, so all the other elements must be correctly placed. We can say that like this. This is the complete summary of bubble sort, where bubble sort algorithm will move largest value to its correct location, of course at the end of the list, and smallest value at the beginning of the list. To ease out the issue, we use one flag variable, that is swap, which will help us to see if any swap has happened or not. If no swap has occurred, that is the array requires no more processing to be sorted, it will come out of the loop. Repeat the bubble up until all the elements are correctly placed. It may require maximum of n minus 1 number of times. It can finish early if no swapping occurs, which definitely reduce the number of elements we compare each time with the one which is correctly placed. This is all about the bubble sort. Thank you for patience hearing.